What's up, bro?
Don't start it like that.
What's poppin',
Don't,
my bro?
don't be don't be weird.
Another week,
Don't start this
another
weird.
dollar.
It's so stupid. Could you imagine if you were like if you were one of those people who would like every time you like go to work, you'd go to like a water cooler kind of thing and be like, another day, another bunny. I've met people like that.
It's like every day. It's like a routine.
Yeah, 100%. It's fucking ridiculous. I I actually I talked to somebody like that not too long ago over the phone while I was working, and it was so it was so like surreal because I thought he was joking at first, so I was like laughing.
Yeah.
And it was like and then it became obvious that he wasn't
That it was
joking, and
very
I kind
serious.
of yeah, and then I kind of felt bad because I was like, oh wait, that wasn't a joke.
Like you started
And
making fun of what he said, kind of thing.
well, no. I didn't start making fun of it, but I was like laughing unnecessarily, like hard about it because I was like trying to be like, oh, this is kind of funny.
So he walked up. It was like another day, another dollar.
Yeah. And I don't know. It's just weird. It's just weird when people do shit like that.
Yeah.
I can't like. It's the definition of like you don't know how to make small talk.
Yeah, if you don't know them, you can't really make the greatest
Yeah.
small talk.
Yeah.
I've had to make so much small talk lately that it's just like it's becoming slightly easier on me, but I
Yeah.
do have a hard time recognizing when someone's joking or not. Like
I was gonna say something there, but I decided against it. Go ahead.
Like I was talking to this other guy actually this morning for
Yeah.
the interview thing because I had a job interview today, and he starts talking about something, and he's just like, yeah, the person in this position, they found out that their family member got sick, and they couldn't really do the job, and then he like nervously laughed at that.
Oh, what
And
the fuck?
I was like, am I supposed to laugh too? Like,
Yeah.
so I just kind of like, go like
You should have just busted up laughing. Should have been like, ah!
just like, I'm dying from laughter.
Dude, how fucking awkward. Was that one of your good job prospects, or was
Yes,
it one of the
good
ones
j-
where you're
good
just
job
kind of like, whatever?
prospects. Good job.
Okay. Then I'm glad you didn't ruin it by laughing like a dumbass.
Yeah. It would have been fucking awful.
Tell the people about kind of what was going on. You're looking for a new job, bro.
Oh yeah. I think
How's the experience?
I think last podcast we mentioned that I put my 2 weeks in. I think we mentioned that.
Yeah. I honestly don't remember.
But since then, I've had like 3 like full-on interviews and like several follow-ups for like assessments and all this other stuff. And it was a lot of them have been an experience. Let's just say that. Like there was a tech company that interviewed me for like a call center, for tech problems and stuff. And I like that, because I could work from home for that. It's basically similar to what you're doing. And then the next thing was Wendy's, and then the other one was a sign company.
I like the little emphasis on Wendy's.
Wendy's. Well, like the person sat me down. Okay, I guess I'll have to go through it real quick.
Yeah.
But she called me on. God, I keep thinking like when we had the last podcast was Monday because we record every Monday.
Yeah.
So I
Moral
didn't. I wasn't
secrets.
able to. Yeah, well, that's okay. We
That's-
release on Monday and upload on Monday. That's the
Yeah.
plan.
It's hot.
But it's an awfully hot coffee pot. But I was working with my girlfriend Tater Tot, and it was her birthday, so I went into work with her because she's a teacher, and I had to help her set up her room and stuff like that. And Wendy's called me while I was there, and they're like, "Hey, are you still interested in a job?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, potentially." And the lady on the phone was just like, potentially, you know what I mean? Like very like,
Yeah.
oh, you're not serious. But then, you know, we scheduled an interview. I went into it. There was a guy who didn't have his social security number. So, like, you know, he was on the phone. Like, someone that, like, went into an interview, like, an hour before me, you know? But since he didn't have his SSN, he could not complete his application.
Oh, dude, that's rough. That sucks.
So, you know, he's on the phone and he's, like, freaking out. And I'm just there, like, oh, yeah, this is my SSN, because I know it by heart. 5.
That's so weird. That's so, dude. That's somebody's social security number.
I know.
Who doesn't know their social security number?
I feel like everyone
That feels
should.
weird.
Either you have the card for it, you know, on your person.
You should
or...
not carry your card on you.
Exactly. You should not. I leave my card at home.
I used to keep it in my wallet.
But he was there, and I filled out my my form in like 2 minutes, you know, if that. And I, you know, get seated by the lady, and she's talking to me, and she's like, oh, you know, why do you want to work in fast food? And I was like, first of all, you know, obviously I'm nicer than what I'm gonna say here, you know, because it's like, but I'm gonna abbreviate it. I was basically like, first of all, I'm sorry if I came off as rude on the phone, you know, and she's just like, oh, don't worry about it. And she was also very, very thick Chinese accent, so it was kind of hard to understand her.
Yeah.
But I was just like, yeah, I want to do fast food because, you know, I really like Wendy's.
Because it makes money.
Yeah, and I was like, it makes money. And she was very nice, though. She was literally, when I told her I had other jobs lined up, she's like, oh, don't worry, you know, you focus on those interviews and stuff, and if things don't work out, give us a call. We'll start you, you know, right when you give us that call. So, like,
that's very nice.
Yeah, it was very nice. It just, I guess, you know, she liked how I was nice and polite the entire time.
Yeah. You're very customer service oriented kind of person, I've noticed as well. Like you're very good with people.
Yeah, I'm good with people.
You've had to do that.
Yeah, like I've had to do that in my other jobs, but like not as much on the phone. So that's the only thing that's gonna be a little different.
Yeah,
it's like some of my jobs have been on phone, but that stuff isn't. So it's gonna be interesting to say the least.
Yeah, I feel like it's gonna be a little bit easier if you were to do it over the phone, because then you don't have to like be face to face with people. It feels a little bit easier to talk to them.
Yeah,
and you can let the silence linger a little more.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about phone is that just like bad audio quality for like half the people you're gonna talk to, and that's the only thing that like drives me up a fucking wall.
100%. It is really fucking annoying, especially if they're doing it on the computer.
Mm-hmm.
Like if they have their like phone, because a lot of phone.
If they have their phone sitting on like their desk while they're doing computer shit, so it's on like bad speaker.
It's fucking rough, man. It's a hard knock life.
But that was essentially that, and it went really well. But at the same time, as I was leaving, after she was just like, "All right, get out of here," she was like, "Do you want any free drinks or food or something?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm on a diet, so I basically said no to fast food.
Yeah.
Which is typically, you know, it's hard for me to say no to because it's delicious.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But
that's the thing though. That probably honestly helped you too. Because like
I was like, oh, I'd like a water, you know, and that's all I really got. Yeah. So I know that probably looked good. It's just like, oh, he didn't want free food.
He didn't want free food. We don't have to waste money on his ass.
Hire him. He's a great... Yeah, and I told her that I lived close, and she's like, oh, you know, we'd like you to become an opener and a manager. And I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, I have no fast food experience, and she's already like trying to offer me a manager position.
Here's the thing, fast food management is not fucking hard.
No.
I don't feel bad saying that because I've done it, and it's not fucking hard. It's literally everything fast food is just fucking customer oriented. Like, you just have to be good with people, man.
Yeah.
And like, that's the basis of it. Like, especially with your employees, you know.
Yeah, that's why
you
like
gotta be able to know how to treat them.
I'm not like fully against fast food because like the more you think about
Yeah,
it, the more it's just like, oh,
it's
you
hard.
really just have to think, put orders in and stuff like that. So like it gets easy,
Yeah,
but it's
it's easy, but it's hard to deal with.
yeah. Well, it's hard to deal with if what this person wants to do is they wanted
Yeah,
to do like everybody's trained at everything.
yeah.
But I think fast food should always be like there are certain stations and people do that station. You know what I mean?
That's the way that it should be. Yeah, I
But
do
no,
believe that.
she was like, "Oh, I want to train you on everything," and I'm like,
That's fucking
"Ugh."
annoying because then you have so many prospects at that point, and then you get in trouble when one thing isn't kept up with, and it's like I'm not the only fucking person working at this place.
Yeah, am I supposed to cook, serve, take order, like everything?
Yeah, like exactly, and that's the whole thing about it. That's why I think a lot of people always feel so like I don't
Against
want to
it.
learn everything for this
Mm-hmm.
job, you know, because
Well,
then
once
it's
you learn
always your
everything,
problem.
yeah, they add more. You know, like my current
Yeah,
job, it's just like I learn other things, and then things just get added to my plate.
yeah. It just gets too much to deal with, man. Like, don't like overwork your workers like that. Like, it not just in the sense of like giving them too many tasks, but
Mm-hmm.
in the sense of teaching them too many things for a job. Where like it's one thing to be able to move towards different like departments if you were working at like a big store like Walmart or something, you know, you can learn the tech stuff so you can go work over there. But
Yeah.
in food management, nah, not quite so much. Cause then that's too small of a role to have to really
Mm-hmm.
worry about like
But
that.
I understand that they have to do it, especially because like
Yeah.
amount of people that call out and shit. You
Oh
know,
god,
so it's
yeah.
just like it's a must, but
I
especially with
lost
like
my
the
first
way
job because
fucking
of that.
with because of what?
Because of calling out.
Oh, you called out?
Oh yeah, dude. I used to fucking dude, it was a weekly thing. I was still in high school.
Which job was it?
That was Subway, man.
Ah, I was gonna guess Subway.
Yeah. Fucking I would like legitimately like call out like once a week. I'd be like, "Man, I don't want to go into work." So I'd be like, I have so much homework and I just don't feel good." And they'd be like,
Mm-hmm.
"All right."
But this
I ended
is
up getting
going on
hired
your
back. Yeah.
permanent record.
Go back on my permanent record. It's it. I did get hired back there as a manager later on, but like then I quit like a year right after that. Cause
Ah,
dude,
you're the
fuck Subway.
greatest worker, man.
Seriously, 100%. Hire my ass. I'm
Oh,
just
I
I don't
just,
know
you know what I just realized?
what.
We went into this tangent right away. We forgot to do the segment. We were like, let's start the podcast with the segment of the like, you know, your interest, man. Like
Oh yeah.
something this week that, you know, you liked, interested, did, you know, just something positive.
Okay,
You got one lined up?
I do. Okay, so dude, you're gonna fucking kill me because I've been talking about it so much and I feel
God
so bad.
damn it.
Because I start. No, here's the thing. I know I'm gonna start sounding like a certain someone, and we won't name that certain someone. But I've been playing this game. I haven't mentioned it on
It's
the
called
podcast. Fuck you.
Fortnite.
I've been Orna.
Fortnite.
Fuck your Fortnite. Fuck your Fortnite. Don't
Fortnite
fucking.
and Apex
Don't fucking.
Legends.
Don't fucking make this game sound shitty by comparing it to Fortnite.
No, it's completely different than Fortnite.
It's 100%. How dare you?
You wanna
It's one developer. Okay.
you wanna
Anyways,
give a brief explanation of the game?
yeah. So, a
So
lot of
there's
people are gonna laugh.
99 people, and
There's
it's
900
a battle
million.
royale.
It's a mobile game actually. And I've been looking for a game like this for a very long time. It's all dependence on your GPS. So it's a GPS RPG. So it's very old school RPG where you like run into monsters and you have to like level up by killing them and shit. And it's just really really cool because there's so much in the game, tons and tons of freaking classes to choose from. You level up your classes and it's just really, really cool. I've had a lot of fun with it. I own my whole town because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that plays it in my town.
Yeah,
But
here's the thing.
yeah,
Actually, I got the game as well, and I played it,
yeah,
for obviously maybe like a week or two.
yep,
And it was a fun game. It just I never pull out my phone to play mobile games often.
yeah,
But I played it, and there was a lot of people like based around me. So
yeah.
like there was like people that set up towns, because it's like, think like Pokemon Go, but like with RPG elements. You know what I mean?
Pokemon Go, but it actually works.
Exactly. And they don't need to shut down a website to fucking that'll be another thing. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Where they had
Oh,
they had that
yeah.
website to track every Pokemon.
That's right.
Because I would use that, and we found like a Snorlax that way. But
Yeah,
then they like put a cease and desist for them because it was bogging down the server. It was some weird shit.
So
But
dumb.
the game's called Orna. I think you said the name. If not,
Yeah. ORNA for anybody that wants to play it. It's really, really fun. Honestly, if you like RPGs, check it out. I really do recommend it. It's
like
fucking amazing.
I really enjoyed it.
It's also not. It's also fucking non-pay to play. Like the developers specifically does not want people to pay for progression. So the only thing you can really buy with real money is what is that called?
It's that gold or something, right?
No,
No, it's not
even
gold. It's the some weird gem thingy.
No. What is it? What are those things? Skins.
Skin.
Just skins. That's it. Really, the only thing. Yeah, it's just skins, man. You buy skins, and then if you can't find a shop, you can buy some potions with real money, but it's only $1.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like it's one of those things, man.
How much money have you spent?
I really love the game, so I've tried spending as much money as possible, but it's kind of hard to spend money because there's really nothing to buy.
Yeah.
I've bought all of the skins for my classes. I think total so far I've only probably spent like maybe 25 bucks.
Okay.
But I want to support the game because
yeah,
it's a single developer.
I did the same thing with any free game that I've played. Like I think I did a little bit for Apex, I did a little bit for Fortnite, and that's not because I love these games. It's just like that's how they make their money. So I want to support it. Since I've gotten more than like 10 hours out of each of those games, I like to support it even if it's a little bit.
Yeah.
And I do the same thing with mobile games if I really enjoy it.
What's been your favorite thing, man?
It's also a video game, but it's not mobile based. It's I said this to you before the podcast, but I'm gonna harp on it as well. Is I've gotten into Sims 4, and literally today and yesterday, Sims 4 was the only thing I can think about because I'm just like
that's incredible, man.
Yeah, because I've never played Sims 4. I played Sims 3 and all these other Sims games, but that was like a brand new one for me.
That's pretty legit, though.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun so far.
Do you have to play that through
Origin?
You don't play. Oh, you play through Origin?
I do. Because here's the thing,
I don't know why I was thinking of...
even if you get it on Steam, you still have to open Origin.
Ugh.
You were thinking about the Ubisoft thing?
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I was thinking about Ubisoft.
Yeah.
That's so fucking stupid.
It's stupid, but I'm alright with it because it's it's not that big of a platform. It's not a whole bunch of space on my computer. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I mean it's whatever. But
plus it's cheaper, and I can get all the content from there cheaper as well because there's so many bundles. And I know for a fact I'm eventually gonna get into those Sims 4 bundles, like the pets and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because
I'm assuming it's kind of like how fucking what's that called? GTA. How you can like buy, or maybe it's not GTA that I'm thinking of, where you can buy a bunch of extra stuff for it, like
GTA is only currency. Like you can buy like the money in game to get like apartments and shit.
Yeah. What was it? What was that fucking there was one game that we were playing where you could just buy a shit ton of like DLC. What the fuck was that?
I have
It was a game that
no
we were playing
clue.
not too long ago.
Was
I
it
don't know.
Gunfire?
Anyways, no, it wasn't
No.
Gunfire. Dude, I want to play Gunfire though. Shit.
Yeah. Well, we'll probably do a thing at Gunfire eventually on
I
this.
feel that. Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah, we
it's a
never really
very
talked about
similar.
that.
Yeah. No. If you guys don't know what Gunfire is, it's very similar to the game we're playing now, Risk of Rain. Like,
So much fun though.
it's literally just you and a friend, you know, running through dungeons and shit like that. It's less open as a game,
Yeah.
and it requires a little bit more communication than this one. Because this, we could lower the difficulty and just kind of turn it into a mind-numbing experience. But the other
Yeah.
one, there's no difficulty slider, I don't think.
Actually, that would be something we should probably look into before we before we do anything with
No,
it.
I could have sworn.
I don't think there is.
I could have sworn there was a difficulty slider, but it's not
Yeah.
like it makes it any easier. It's like, since
Yeah.
we beat the game once, it'll make it harder, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna get frozen.
go.
Nope. Oh, broke the rule.
Damn it!
Damn it.
You know what? You son of a bitch!
I broke it.
I can't believe you, man.
I know.
We were so strict. We were doing so good,
And I screwed
and you
it.
fucked us.
I fucked us, Jerry.
You fucked us, Jerry. Whoa! What do you mean?
What do you mean I fucked you?
My
It's
penis
me.
isn't even out.
It's me, Jerry Seinfeld. From Seinfeld.
That's like.
I
that's like
wasn't
one of my-
canceled.
Was he
quit.
canceled?
No, people were trying to say that his show was canceled.
Oh.
He was like, "No, I just quit my show. I didn't want to do it anymore. I was #1."
I've never really been into like sitcoms, to be honest with you. I don't know.
Me
I don't know what it
neither.
is. Sitcoms have never been my
Some
thing.
sitcoms I can find, you know, really enjoyable. Like, I enjoy Friends. You know, Friends is like a good thing to like show to put on the background.
Yeah.
But other than that, I think that's like the only sitcom that I don't mind.
I don't think I've ever watched one episode of Friends. Yeah.
I feel like once you watch one episode, you kind of seen them all. Some people might
Is
yell
it
at me
like
for
that?
that. Yeah, well,
That's
they
okay.
they,
That's
they
okay.
follow the same formula. Like, they put drama in, comedy in, and, you know,
What flavor is it?
it's vanilla.
Oh.
That's
I
an
like vanilla.
inside joke that no one knows.
Yeah, that's true. That's what I. God damn it.
It was we were talking one day, and it was just Rec was saying something, and I just
Yeah.
like out of nowhere, like when he said that, said whatever he said, I was like, "What flavor is it?" Caught him completely off guard for like
Dude, it
a
fucking
minute.
killed me.
You were like so
Yeah.
confused and just fucking
I
busting a
was.
gut.
It was so good. Like I like that. I like the out of pocket humor. It's always gotten me. Anytime someone just fucking comes out of nowhere with shit like that, dude,
Mhm.
it just kills me.
Yeah, because you never expect it, and it's just bam.
Yeah, it's the best. Bitch, let me drop on the press.
Literally, I could reinvent myself, get a form to project myself.
Wait, we're gonna get
Yeah,
Spotify.
We're gonna get spoofied.
We're gonna get spoofied. No. Anyways,
Any Hoosers. What's something that's grinded your gears lately, man?
hey, new segment. Nice fucking segue.
Yeah,
Nice segue for the new segment.
kind of a shoot off of that first segment. Something we like.
Yeah.
Now something we like. Now let's be negative.
Let's be fucking negative. All right, I got a really fucking good one for you, bro.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, you live also in an apartment complex of sorts.
I do. I do.
Not
that.
quite like mine, but
No, much bigger.
but still you have yeah, much bigger, honestly. But you still have neighbors and stuff like that,
I do.
and your neighbors probably have pets.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
assuming.
yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
there's-
actually,
there's
I
gotta
have
be a dog or two
I have
around
a
there.
story of that, but you continue.
Oh, cool. So, my neighbors have dogs, and I love dogs, dude. Dogs are my favorite types of animals to have as house pets. I like cats, but dogs are just my thing, man.
Dogs are great if you're in like a house, but if you're in an
Yeah,
apartment, dogs are not the greatest. Cause like,
it's a rough life,
well,
man.
cause like cats can be fully indoors. You know what I mean with the
Yeah,
litter
yeah,
box and
yeah.
everything. Dogs, on the other hand, you have to take that thing out.
Exactly. And here's the thing. I I don't want to like I don't want to blame the dogs for this because it's obviously the owners just being stupid and shitty, but
Mm-hmm.
they've literally let the dog shit right outside of my fucking window.
Oh,
Dude, because I'm on the ground floor, like in the basement floor, where my window literally is like if I look out the window, the ground is face level.
mm-hmm.
So like obviously I don't have my windows open right now because it's too fucking hot and I have the AC going.
Yeah.
But still, the fucking just the thought of like right outside of my window two different times. Two different times. And it's like, dude, can you like people fucking live here, man?
Yeah.
Like, can you not take your dog or at least clean it up like a decent human being?
So they leave it. They don't
Just
clean
fucking
it.
leave it.
Oh,
They don't clean it at
shit.
all.
I thought you were just complaining that a dog shits outside your window.
No, man, they don't fucking clean it. They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck.
Especially since you can see it, you could easily, like, report that and be like, yo, they need to clean up their poop.
It's really fucking annoying, man.
Because here, it's a rule, like, to clean up after pets. Because there's like a little, like, pet area. So, like, it's a fenced-in area where they could just kind of let their dog off the leash.
So,
But,
what's
my
one thing
thing-
that's been fucking bothering you,
But
man?
I'm gonna do a little segue thing about the pets because I had something similar. This is
Ooh,
not what
segue.
grinds my gears, but
Yeah.
the other day we went out to go get food or to go shopping or something like that, and I opened my door and immediately there was a guy and a dog on a leash just right outside our door,
Yeah.
and me and Tater Tot look at each other. We're just like confused, like why are you right next to our fucking door?
Yeah.
And it seems like
weird.
it seems like this guy was walking his dog, not like on the sidewalk away from the like building, but just like in that like little grass patch in front of our building.
Yeah.
And like he just like was walking over everyone's lawn because we saw him as we were leaving, just walking
the
over
hell?
other lawn, and we're just like, why there?
Why?
Yeah, why in
Yeah.
front? Like there's a whole area to the
It's a fucking
side.
sidewalk, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a very
Fuck.
cute dog named Luna,
Yeah.
so I can't be mad at that.
So that makes it okay. As long as they're named Luna and they're cute,
Yeah.
it's fine.
And they don't shit on the pavement.
Yeah, and they don't shit. Dude, I swear, clean up after your fucking dog. If you don't clean up after your fucking dog, you don't deserve a fucking dog. I'm sorry. Fuck you, dude.
If it's your yard, sure, whatever. That's
Yeah,
whatever.
sure, whatever. Yeah,
But
that doesn't matter.
If especially an apartment complex, you need to clean
yeah.
up after that thing.
It's
um,
like, come on, just common courtesy, man.
Yeah, that's why everybody should have like a leash with like a doggy bag thing attached or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like that's always I've seen the common thing. Literally on your leash, just attach like a little like you know that like pouch thing that looks like a bone that has like little bags in
Oh,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, like
That's right. That's why I'm really glad that my dog lives over towards the country more. So when
Mhm.
I take him on walks, he shits in the field, and it doesn't matter because that's good for the field.
yeah.
So like that's
It's
one thing.
Natural fertilizer.
Yeah, exactly. So like that's one thing. But like if you're in a city and you have a pet, god damn it, clean up after your fucking dog. Clean up
Amen.
after your squirrel.
Amen to that, brother.
Amen, brother.
Can I get an amen, brother?
Amen, brother.
Praise God, brother.
Praise the Lord.
Talk to the Lord.
I talked to the Lord last night. Okay, go ahead.
I pray to God every night. My thing that grinds my gears
Yep.
is something that I've seen a lot lately, and it annoys me on
Oh,
any
no.
social media, on TikTok, on everything, is advertisements. I'm okay with ads.
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay with ads depending on what it's from. Like, even the weird fact that, like, I was talking about, like, this skateboard thing called the One Wheel the other day.
The One Wheel?
Yeah, it's literally just like a skateboard version of those like Segway things. You remember they called them hoverboards, but they're like just
Oh yeah.
So it's like that, but it's one wheel and you like tilt left and right to go. So it's like a skateboard, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said that and it targeted ads for me and I saw that ad like all over the place. But that ad I'm okay with. As weird as like that targeting advertisement is, I'm okay with it. What I'm not okay with though is the advertisements for those shitty mobile games that that are always false advertisement for their game. Like,
dude, it's just boobs galore.
No. I guarantee you've seen this. But it's like this like adventurer and he's trapped in like a fucking house or something like that, and there's like pins
and then the
that
girl
you have to
is
pull back the
moaning.
lava, and the girl's moaning, and you have to save her, but like get the treasure as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like
that shit's so stupid.
I hate that so much.
That's the worst, dude. That's
like,
the #1 advertisement that everyone.
Because like, here's the thing: a lot of these games, I see these ads for, and I'm like, that actually looks like fun. I look like I'd enjoy that. I did.
Yeah.
Like, let's say it finally gets me to cave, and I download the game. Turns out there's ads every 5 seconds in that game. You can't. It's not even the same game, and it drives me insane.
Yeah.
Because like that has happened
really,
way too much.
That's it. That's any type of ads like that are like, isn't there some kind of legality there too, where you kind of have to be like, this can't be a legal thing to do. That's literally false advertising.
I genuinely don't know. I feel like it's like a loophole because like if it really was illegal, by now these ads would be pulled because it's usually all for like the same game. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
So there's got to be something else to it. You know what I mean? That's yours, man.
No.
Oh, thanks, buddy. We got a legendary item. That's something we have to talk about. Pog.
Pog.
Twitch emote. Pog.
A lot of people don't listen to what's a pog?
What is a poggers?
What's a pog?
It's
just cool little things they used to get in Burger King meals.
What?
Dude, the little fucking... Are you kidding me? Did you never used to get pogs in fucking Burger King meals?
What the No.
The fucking pogs, dude. For pogs.
No.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Do you know what pogs are? What?
The only thing I've ever gotten from Burger King are those awesome fucking crowns.
Bro, fuck the crowns. You get pogs. Pogs are fucking little ass... What are they? They're little ass fucking...
I don't know.
Like...
I'm waiting on you.
Cardboard coins. They're little cardboard coins with monsters. Fucking pogs.
I don't remember that.
Are you serious? You need to look it
all.
up. Put it on the screen.
It's on the screen.
Put it on the screen.
And just
Thank
like the Tooth Tunes, it's getting bigger the more we talk about it.
The more...
It's been on the
just
screen.
Gonna be our thing.
Anything like that would just fucking
Thanks,
keep
editor.
on the screen. Yeah, thanks. What's our editor's name? Did we ever release that?
I don't think we ever released that. What's our editor's name,
should
man?
we?
Yeah. Well, how about this? How about we reveal it in episode 3? Because I feel like that's a good in between.
Yeah, we'll ask him and we'll let him put it on the screen.
Yeah.
Like we'll let him put it on the screen for this episode. So if people are
Something
listening
to look forward
audio,
to for next episode.
yeah. If people are listening audio, they see it on the screen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Kind of gives an incentive for the video.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. That's a good call to action, bro.
Yeah.
You're such a fucking genuine bitch, bro.
Thanks, man. I try.
You my bitch. You know what?
Sure. I am. I am your bitch.
Thanks, bro. I'm taking this.
I'm your little baby bitch.
Anyways, I have to complain about something else because this was another topic that I wanted to get onto.
Another complaining segment? Oh.
No. This isn't a complaining one. I mean, it sort of is, but it's more so the topic that we had talked about.
Welcome to Risk of
Have you
Complaints.
risk of complaints, risk of complaints against all the fucking companies that we've been fucking shitting on.
Yeah, we've shit on everything.
I feel like we've shat on so many companies today.
Yeah, whether it's companies
We're about
I've
to shit on
applied
another
to
one.
work or it's
Yeah,
multi-billion-dollar corporations, whatever.
we're shitting on another one. Activision Blizzard.
Dude, yeah,
Have you been following it?
I've been following it, yes.
Oh, tell me about it.
You
Tell me about
have
it.
you have to have like very specific thoughts on this because I know they're like one of your
Yeah.
or, like they made great games. Let's just say that. You know what I mean?
They did. They did. They really did. At the risk of women everywhere, they made great games.
Yeah.
So, uh,
do we want to give a brief rundown just in case people don't know?
oh yeah, we should. We should do that.
Uh,
Frat house.
yeah, the Activision Blizzard was being run like a frat house apparently. Like
Hardcore.
there was a lot of shit that was released about their practices where it was just like basically they were not great dudes. You know what I mean?
They were horrible.
And they were especially horrible to the women. And I think, like this gets serious.
Yeah.
But I think they pushed one to suicide or,
Yeah. Yeah.
But once I heard that, it just immediate. And then the guy, the leader steps down.
Yeah.
It's a fucking shit
The huge
show.
CEO. Yeah, dude, it's a fucking. Oh, it's been a fucking thing, man.
I haven't touched ever since that came out, which was like what, a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I haven't touched a single Blizzard game. As like, I wanted to play Diablo and all this other shit, but like,
Yeah.
I care too much about the situation than I do about
Yeah.
the games.
100%.
Because I know they also did a game strike that I know a lot of people actually took part in.
Oh yeah.
Like even the big streamers were like, hey, we're still gonna stream, but we're not streaming Hearthstone or any of these games.
Yeah. Dude, some people that have been like hardcore World of Warcraft fans and big players on the scene just ended their subscription. They stopped. They were like, nope, I'm done.
God.
And you know what? I did the same thing.
Yeah.
I canceled my subscription. I have not touched World of Warcraft, and I don't plan on doing it again.
Well, like
I'm done with it.
totally because of it.
I'm totally done with it.
Well, we also got to see where these new people lead it, but at the same
And it's the
time,
thing.
this is just damage control now. That's the whole
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
He stepped down because he knows that it's such a big deal that he can't get anywhere. It just everything's damage control
It's
from
sad,
here on
man.
out.
Yeah.
We're gamers, so I feel like we
Yeah.
kind of need to talk about some shit that happens in the gaming industry.
Oh, dude, 100%. Yeah. Anything like this, like, it's
not that I want people to follow this podcast for like gaming news, because that's not.
Oh yeah, no, that's definitely
we're
not
not.
what
We're not
here
gonna
for.
come out of everything, and then the same thing in the league of anime. We're not gonna like talk about every single thing, even though I really
It's
like it.
stuff that pertains to us.
Yeah.
That we're specifically invested in.
So don't
So
take
obviously with Blizzard,
Yeah, take our words with a grain of salt, by the way. I definitely say if you're interested in this situation, look into it, do some research, because obviously we're just two dudes relaying what we saw on either Twitter or any other news platform. Mainly Twitter, because fucking Twitter is the way I consume most of my fucking news now.
Oh, dude, me too. Honestly, I very, very rarely get any kind of like big thing outside of Twitter now, because I'm barely on any kind of social media anymore.
Yeah, the only like news outside of like Twitter I hear about is from like coworkers that mention something.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like any of the big stuff, like statewide. Like I don't know if you ever hear about stuff that happens in your home state.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
But like they'll always tell me something the governor did or whatever.
Yeah, it's really weird when I think about it though, because like a lot of the times I'll also get my news from like stuff like YouTube titles
Yeah. Like
Like if you're browsing YouTube, you just see the title, you're like, oh, really? That
oh
happened?
yeah, like
And then you don't want to watch it, so you just go by the title.
another thing I want to mention, because you know I'm a big Christorian, right?
Oh yeah.
The Chris Chan thing. Did you see that on social media?
Oh, I did, and when I shared that thing to you, I saw one more thing after it, and it disgusted me so
Yeah.
much that I was like, nope, nope.
Yeah,
I noped
yeah.
out.
I'll give a brief
Go ahead.
history on Chris Chan for anybody that
Be
doesn't
careful.
know. I'm gonna be as very careful as I can. Essentially,
Yeah.
Christian Weston Chandler was someone who's been on YouTube for a long time. Not like super popular by any means, but at the same time, Chris Chan is essentially said to be the most documented person in history, because everything from when they were a child up until like they're now like 30s or so, it's all been documented online.
Yep.
Because there was this group of trolls that went to troll Christopher, and it was like insane, like the highest level of trolling I've ever fucking heard. You know, like it makes me sick at how like bad this person was trolled, like with some of the stuff that they had to do. But essentially took an advantage of, and this whole history of this person being trolled is documented. There's a documentary on YouTube if you want to like research it more, which, you know, you have to be able to invest a good solid like 50 hours to like consume all that content, you know?
Yeah.
But something came out recently that Chris Chan was on like a phone call with a troll and admitted to incest with her mother, because Chris is trans, so is now she. So it's she, but at the beginning of the documentary was he, you know? So it's just kind of like the level of progression and stuff like that.
It's such a shitty thing for like, cause I hate that people like that get such a big spotlight for like the LGBT community.
This put Chris Chan in the literal light of the world, not just internet now.
Yeah.
Like she was on the news, and they were talking about, you know, like they originally tried her as a female, but then tried her as a male, and like that's now the debate, and it's just like it goes in depth. And it's
so shitty.
I'm basically done with the history, and I don't really like want to talk about it because what happened was just so fucked up. But at the same time, I am gonna keep like tabs on it just to be like,
oh yeah,
like I want to know what the sentence finally is, because
it's a fucked up story, you know,
especially because, you know, it was just a really weird thing and really bad. So if you want more information, again, look it up, because that'll just take. Oh my god. It would just take a lot to explain.
Yeah. Anywho's and
almost died.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck just happened?
An enemy spawned on top of me and almost like sent me into the stratosphere, but dude, I'm good now.
Rough life, son. Oh god. Fucking A! What is happening? This game can suck my cock.
That's something that we haven't thought of yet. We haven't really talked about it too much, but like what happens to the podcast if we die, you know, like before the run ends?
That's one thing that we've really been trying to figure out.
We're not sure if we should continue like with like another playthrough, or scrap it and try again, or like get to the same area we were in, you know, when we died.
That's really hard to say, because like, do we just like, I feel like if we were to do anything like that, we would probably want to just like get back to the same place, but we can still record and like talk about shit. Because what if we like a little bit better? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. So,
you never know.
if anybody has
It's one of those
suggestions
things.
or like something better to do, then
Yeah.
by all means, let us know on the Twitters or the Discords or whatever.
If the game ends, we're just on a black screen for the rest of the podcast.
That is totally doable.
That is 100% doable. It would be interesting, but we could do it.
It would be 20 minutes extra of us just being like mad at each other, just like, I can't believe we fucking died.
Like, you're such a piece of shit. How
did you do that?
If we're on fucking Drizzle, what's wrong with you?
We're on the easiest difficulty and you fucking lose it.
Oh shit, that'd be the greatest.
You are a problem child.
Oh man.
So enough about like crazy like drama.
Yeah,
that's also
dude, you're
very,
right.
like,
We did get into a depressing episode. What's wrong with us?
Yeah, this is this.
You like literally at the beginning of this, man. This episode is gonna be dark.
Yeah. Episode 2, the dark side or something. I don't know.
you gotta name it something fucked up.
That's the name. Something fucked up.
That's perfect. We
is...
call Chris Chan
at 2 a.m.
At 2 a.m. Guess what happens next? I fucking hate those titles for YouTube, dude.
That's always something. Look at us going being negative again.
We're so. Here's the thing. There's too many things to be negative about. What can we be happy about? I got a new. I got a Rice Krispie treat. That's happy.
Oh shit! Fucking nice, man.
Thundercat made me some Rice Krispie treats.
You mean Beaver Queen?
Don't. She'll hurt you.
Yeah. Before the podcast, I couldn't remember the name that we made up for that person, so that's why I said Beaver Queen.
What?
My mom.
Me not throwing up. What? No. No. We haven't devolved into that yet.
Into that humor? Okay.
Not
I'll save
yet.
It.
Give it at least 2 more episodes.
Okay, all right. I take that back.
Okay, cool.
That's rescinded.
So
do you want to talk about because we said we'd give an update on you watching on you watching your mom on you watching that show, because
on my dresser.
I believe that was dark.
That was really dark.
It's like my grandma is in my bookshelf. Last podcast, I believe I recommended Beaufry to you on the podcast.
Yes, you did.
So do you have an update on that?
You son of a bitch! I'm on episode 3.
How do you like it so far?
I'm okay. I like it. I really, really like it. The girl is cute. She's adorable. But here's one problem I have with it.
Mm-hmm.
I am worried that all of the other characters are going to start getting overpowered in her group too. I only want one overpowered character in a story.
Yeah, no, you're going to get that.
Yeah.
The other characters obviously will get strong, but it's still, like no level compared.
Yeah. Okay. Because, like, it started to get to a point where I was like, well, they're starting to nerf. And then there was all that. And I don't want to spoil a bunch of shit, but...
No, trust me, it gets better. So,
okay.
Like that's a thing that I thought as well. I'm like, oh, it's going to turn into, like, a, just a fucking game anime, and they're not going to do anything.
Yeah.
It's not going to be overpowered. But, no, it stays overpowered. Trust me.
Okay.
Like, just
I'll trust you for now.
Like, there's some new shit that gets, like, added in. And obviously, I don't want to spoil it for you.
Yeah.
But it just keeps fucking upping the ante, in my opinion.
Here's the thing. I want to watch more of it, but the Funimation app is pissing me off so fucking much that it makes it hard to watch. It's
Dude, that's just
I'm sorry that I'm being so negative
no,
about
no,
so
no,
many
no. You're
fucking
fine.
things, but god damn it, man.
No, I feel the
It's
same
really
way.
upsetting.
That's why I haven't done Funimation much, is because how much I dislike the app.
Yeah.
You know, and like even Verve for a while, I was off it, and that's why like Netflix, Hulu, just like all those, they're great video players, and they're just like anime on the side. I wish they had like a bigger catalog for these bigger streaming services, but I understand why they don't want to put all their eggs into one basket, you know?
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense.
Because it's anime, you know, believe it or not, is still like on the rise since like, you know, it used to be that thing like a lot of people watch, but you never talk about. But now it's been coming out that like, oh, a lot of people do. Like, you know, basketball players talking about it, football players. Fuck, the Olympics had a bunch of like references to anime. I don't know if you saw.
Yeah. I did, yeah. I thought it was
like,
pretty
It's
dope.
like One Piece references. Well,
I
mainly,
mean, yeah, didn't one dude do the
two did One Piece references.
Who did One Piece?
Yeah, one did like a Luffy
I only saw the
pose
one.
where like he like hits the ground, and then the other
Yep.
guy did this like big character that I don't know like pose, and then someone
I
else.
I don't care enough.
Someone
about One
else
Piece.
did while he was running did the Naruto like shadow clone pose.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow, dude. That's crazy. Man, that makes me feel proud
To be a weeb.
to be a weeb.
Yeah, seeing things like that, like anytime like I see somebody wear like a shirt of anime in person, it just makes me happy. Cuz I'm like,
man.
you know, and then sometimes like if it's something I've seen, I'll stop and be like, "Oh, you know, who's your favorite character?" Cuz I love talking anime with people. Like that's like one of my favorite things about it. And it just like sucks when like I can't find anyone to talk about it and I just talk to myself about it. where like, you know, you think about the show and you're like, "Oh, they really did that great."
Hey, KahPah, what was your favorite part in that show, KahPah? Oh, you know, KahPah, just
KahPah,
you know,
my favorite
this
part in the show is at the end of episode 1 in the Promised Neverland.
Here we go again with the Promised Neverland.
Fucking my favorite anime. I didn't bring it up. I didn't bring that up last
You
podcast.
haven't. You really
No.
haven't. You should.
No,
you should bring it up, bro.
I should.
Talk about it.
Oh, dude, fucking. Are you sure?
You made me fall in love with it, man. You gotta talk about it.
I've made so
I would have
many
never
people...
watched it because of you.
You cried, right? Didn't you cry during it?
I did. I fucking cried, man.
You cried
and
during
that
it.
Sucks.
Tater Tot cried during it. I'm pretty
It's hard
sure
not
Wizark cried during it. I think
Yeah.
everybody that I've had sit down and watch it, like the full thing, has cried.
Yeah.
And it's not like fully crying because it's sad, but it's just like it's like sad, wholesome. It has all the fucking emotions, and that's what I love about it.
It's very good at making you feel.
Yes. Like it makes you feel happy for the characters, sad for the characters. It has everything in one. And I recently collected the entire manga of it, like the full library, because the manga.
Oh, did you finally get the whole thing of it?
Yes, I have the whole thing. The last book came in last week.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man.
And if you watch The Promised Neverland, here's something that I'll tell you, and I'm going to tell this to everybody, and I hate that I have to do this. Watch season 1, and then start reading it. Don't even bother with season 2. The reason I say this, and you're getting like just a fucking anime lecture, so I'm sorry. But season 2 is like 100 so chapters, or like 130 chapters in 11 episodes. Season 1 is like 20 chapters in 12 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and that they have to do so many time skips and just so much to make it make sense, and it still doesn't make sense if you haven't read the book.
That makes me feel so bad for the anime.
Yeah, it
Or
could
for
have
the manga.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because it could have been so much better.
Yeah, it just, I don't know why they did it. Maybe it's just to wrap it up, but
Time restraints,
see,
probably
well,
the
here's
studio.
yeah, but they could have totally maybe they didn't think season 1 was gonna pop off as much, and they had a
Yeah.
contract for just 2 seasons.
Yeah.
You know, that could
Who
totally
knows,
be it.
man?
But it's just like,
It's hard to tell. Yeah. It's one of those things that are like really disappointing about like that's animes for you though, dude. Like sometimes you're like, "Oh my god, they're finally making an anime out of this." And then it's like, "Wow, they didn't even do it justice."
yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of for Solo Leveling.
The only saving grace that we have
Yeah.
is like, think about something like Hunter x Hunter. If you guys do
Oh,
not
yeah.
know Hunter x Hunter, there's 2 series like anime. There's like the older version and the newer version. Come over here. There's a legendary item for
coming.
you, by the way.
I saw.
So there's 2 series. There's the old one and the new one. And like, you know, I watched the new one. New one's great. But it makes me think, The Promised Neverland does have a chance to get another anime like in the future. However, it's just going to be like 15 years from now if they do something like that. If they do a reboot series.
That's always the shitty part about it, to wait for a reboot.
Yeah, which I'd love. I'd love for them to take their time, and you know what I mean? But it's just like the chances of that happening is very slim, but there's always a chance.
Would you like them to make a movie out of it? Or would that be worse, in your opinion?
I feel like if they did a movie out of it, they would cut too much, like even more so. Because like think about it. A movie would probably have to take place in season 1. You know what I mean? Like season 1 would have its own movie. And if you think about that, 20, 40, 60 minutes for 3 episodes, that's already, you know, probably a little more than half of the movie, depending on how long they want to make it. So they'd have like a 2-hour movie, which is the same length of what, 6 episodes?
Yeah, yep.
So it just, again, it's like there's no right way to do it. I would enjoy like a higher budget, better animation movie of it, but it's very specific.
I think it would be cool if they did it the same way that they did some animes for like how they'll do like the first season and then there's like a big spectacular movie and then there's another season, big spectacular, like Demon Slayer.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? That'd be awesome. I would love that.
If they did it with a longer shelf life, they would have been able to do that. But like, Demon Slayer has done something that I don't think many other anime have done, and that's a fully canon movie. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Most movies are not canon. You know.
In the anime like things, at the least.
So like that's something new, and I'd love to see that more often. Because that's such a good idea. It's so hard for people to be able to go see it half the time. Yeah.
It's true. I guess in a sense, like if it has to be canon, most people wait for those types of movies to come out on streaming services. Yeah. So maybe they feel like they wouldn't make enough money at that point to really like quantify it.
Yeah, but with the way Demon Slayer went, it's a good. It's a good thing for it, that's gonna become a thing. But at the same time, think about making a movie will now eat up the time that it takes to do season 2, because the creator's gonna be tied up with that, not focusing on the next. So there's so many different things. It's like, what do people prefer?
Yeah.
But I for one love the theater experience, which as well, jumping into another thing. It's still anime though. Yeah. Because you fucking started me on anime and fucking that,
go ahead,
that'll
go
just
ahead,
keep
go
me
off,
going. I will talk for hours.
Fucking go off, bro.
But essentially, tomorrow, I'm gonna say the date. I'm gonna fucking say it. The 10th, I'm gonna be going to see a movie, an anime movie, the Shirobako the movie, and I haven't finished the series yet. Like, I'm still watching the series.
Oh my god. Come on, man.
And I'm just about halfway done. So either A, I'm not gonna understand the movie at all, or B, I'm gonna finish just in time for the movie.
Yeah.
So that's I'll give an update next podcast on how that went. If I actually made it or not.
Yeah.
Because I genuinely don't know how it's gonna go.
Yeah.
What was
man.
what was the last movie you've seen in the theaters? Was
Fuck, man.
it wasn't Spider-Man, was it?
No,
No, it was
wasn't
the My
Spider-Man.
Hero, wasn't it?
It was My Hero, yeah. Yeah. It was
Which
when
was
Two Heroes came out.
it was like what, February of 2020?
Yeah, dude, that was like almost right before COVID hit.
Yeah, because I saw that and Sonic
Yeah.
in the same
Oh yeah,
day.
you saw Sonic in theaters.
I did a double feature for that.
You son of a bitch.
And I'm so glad I did, because I did not know it would be like another year and a half till I
Yeah.
went to like another movie.
I've still yet to go see another movie, and I'm pissed off about it.
Bro,
I get fully
go-
vaxxed on Sunday.
yeah, go schedule the Shirobako movie and go fucking blind into it like me.
I don't even know what you're talking about. That would be even worse for me.
Do you want me to brief explanation on what it is?
Spoil it for me. Oh well, you
it's-
can't spoil it for me here.
No.
Spoil it for
I'll just
everybody.
say like it's 5 girls
Ooh,
in the
I like it already.
anime industry. You know, so like there's
Oh.
animators, voice actors, and
Oh,
it
I
like
hate it now.
it gives me like a very like I don't know, better look I guess into the industry.
Okay.
Which I know it's probably not 100% like it is in that, you know, anime, but it's like it seems like it's very close.
Yeah.
Like obviously they do like drama and stuff for the sake of a show, but
Of course.
it's been very interesting. It's definitely not something that I'm used to watching, but I like doing that, like stepping out of my comfort zone. Like stopping and not watching a shonen for the 800th time.
Yeah. Oh fuck. I have been literally searching for a fucking OP show. Here's the thing. I've really gotten into OP characters recently.
Yeah.
All I've been wanting to fucking read about or like watch as well is OP characters. And I can't fucking find any.
Dude,
Because I've read them all.
I guarantee you, if you look up YouTube shit, there's definitely videos of people going through shows like that. Like,
Dude,
for sure.
Some of those shows are so stupid. Like, I've looked at some of those shows, and I swear that's how I ended up being like, okay, yeah, Bo Fury, because like you mentioned it because I was talking about OPs.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, maybe you should do this one, and like, yeah, that works. But
But it's still not at like the level
still
of
not
OP
it.
you want. Yeah.
I want a fucking One Punch Man OP kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And I can't find anything like it. Honestly, I just want a fucking anime for solo leveling, man. That's all I
Yeah.
fucking want.
If you haven't read Solo Leveling, read it.
Honestly.
Whether it's the manhwa or the fucking
Or the light novel.
light novel, just read it. It's very good. I got advertisements for it a while back. I started reading it.
Oh,
sent
really?
It, yeah. Well, no. Remember, I got ads
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah.
it. I read like the first few chapters. I sent it to you, and then we both literally for like a
Yep.
week straight, we just like message each other like, "What chapter are you on?" Oh my god.
Dude, we no-lifed it. That was how fucking good it was.
Yeah.
We fucking no-lifed it.
And they've recently started coming out with physical copies. So if you go into a bookstore, take a look for it if you find it. Get it.
There is going to be an anime eventually. They have mentioned it.
Yeah, I
There
saw
is
that.
going to be an anime.
That's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be fucking amazing, man. I'm really excited. Although any newer type of anime shit that I've read before as a manga, I'm always super excited about.
Yeah, that's the same way I was with Nagatoro.
Yeah.
You know,
Oh
it's just like
yeah.
it's
Did
just
you ever
like
finish that?
reading it.
No, watching it.
Yeah. I finished watching it.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Not as good. It's weird if I read a fucking show, you know, before I watch it, it's always gonna be not as good. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the manga's gonna be better, and that of course is the case. But you know, the show's still really good. You know,
Yeah.
like I think the voice acting in the show was just phenomenally done.
It's
And
always
that's
good when voice acting is really good in a
yeah.
manga.
Well, it's great when it's the voice that you like pictured in your head, you know?
Yeah.
But what sucks
Yeah.
is when you picture a voice in your head and it's nowhere near what you thought it would be.
Yeah, it like turns out to be like, hello.
Hi, senpai.
I smell pennies.
I smell pennies. Oh my god.
Fucking
You-
stupid ass thing.
I did that to someone while they were taking a shit the other day.
No,
Yeah,
don't.
I kicked
Come
open the
on.
door with my fucking shirt over my head. I was like, I smell pennies. And then I just walked out.
Son of a bitch. You're the worst.
I fully admit I
You're
am
the fucking worst, man. Holy shit.
I'm
That's incredible.
absolute trash.
What's the most recent thing you've done to annoy someone purposely? Like you wanted to fucking annoy them.
Oh, it's
Oh, come on.
my breathing in voice.
Oh
It's this voice. I would use
Oh.
this to respond. And this is the only voice I use for like a solid half an hour.
Like
my
for a
God.
solid half an hour.
yeah.
I
That had to
just
have
talk
hurt
like this.
so bad.
No, it's actually not that bad. It's literally the only thing about it is to do it, I have to breathe in. Like
Yeah.
it's not hard. Like I don't force my voice to sound like it.
I just
That would
breathe in
tire
when
me
I
out.
talk.
It's just breathing in when I talk. It's not hard. Like the other voices that I've done, they're much harder. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Boop.
Shit. Oh man.
What have you done to annoy someone purposefully? Sir?
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 I've recently been annoying the shit out of Thundercat, by by fucking singing the Britney Spears. You want a hot body?
What a Bugatti?
You want a Maserati?
Better work, bitch.
But I've changed the lyrics to multiple different things now. So a lot of the time, because I am obese, I'm like, you want a fat body?
As you're like grabbing your body.
Yeah, I do. I'll grab my like moobs and I'll be like, you want a fat body? And she'll be like, fucking stop.
Stop
And
it,
I'm like-
nasty.
Yeah, she's so annoyed. Oh, it's so funny. Oh man,
Well, this
it's a good one, bro.
It's a good podcast. It was very
Yeah, man.
funny. It was very topical, you know.
It was, yeah.
But when this will be released, it won't be as topical. But you know,
It's like ointment.
it's like ointments on my burns.
The burns I got last night from your mom.
Oh.
Oh,
All right. Well,
how the fuck did we still haven't figured out how we're ending this fucking thing?
we're ending it on sick ass burp.